By the time he did get in, he almost always had meter, to escape. So
right.
It's a little bit different now, but
yeah. So if I were Johnny, I think I'd want to take this into the Fireball War. Dieminion, he obviously has great matchup knowledge, playing Art, Rose quite a bit up in New York. So
yeah.
I'm looking for a strong game from him here.
Yeah, Johnny's definitely gonna have his work cut out for him.
And yeah, you see, okay, I love how Dieminion played right there. He's not throwing out the booms precisely because of what we talked about.
Yeah, he's trying to see how Johnny wants to play this matchup. He wants to see, are you going to play the Fireball War with me, or are you going to try to come in and play the Footsies War? What is it that we're trying to do here?
Right, exactly. And I think he's kind of figured it out now. I think Johnny does want to take it into more of a Fireball game. I'm sorry,
yeah, Fireball game. Yeah, he has not been using Reflect basically at all yet.
Right.
And you can see Dieminion taking advantage of that. He's throwing a lot of Fireballs and basically just counter-poking.
Yeah, he's looking great. Wow, doesn't even want to take the chip. He wants to try to play as much as possible. Okay.
Yeah. I thought he was going to focus that. Usually, you cancel out the first hit against Fireball, you focus to get the meter. Oh.
And I think that was probably a little bit of mistaken execution right there.
Yes.
For Johnny, great first round by Dieminion. I love how he started out, as you were saying, by just kind of feeling out his opponent, seeing how he thinks he should play this match.
Outside and directly behind that main screen.
Very patient stuff.
Yeah, and you can see Johnny not really playing the matchup the way we were talking about. He's standing at full screen a lot and then just getting into poke range and poking, which, not really that effective versus Sonic Booms.
Right.
And especially you can see Kevin just such good footsies. He's just whip punishing everything that Johnny's whipping. So
yeah, Kevin really has awesome control of Guile's normals there in front of him. There you see the fierces are awesome from him.
Yeah, Dieminion just can do no wrong right now. Everything is just working for him right now.
Oh, he even goes through the overhead.
Yep. So Johnny forced to activate Ultra here.
No longer invincible on startup, but it still has pretty good hitboxes there on the orbs as they fly around.
Oh, and very nice reaction there by Dieminion. Sees the low strong, sees the cancel no drill, knows no matter what he canceled it into, EX Flash Kick's going to beat it.
Yep.
So
game one goes to Dieminion.
Yeah, very quick work there by Dieminion for game one.
Look at Johnny right there. He's chin on his fist there, the thinking man.
There's no doubt he is thinking about his options here.
Really trying to think about how to go about doing this, how to play differently.
Yeah, and I am not surprised to see him go to the character select screen after just being completely shut down, basically.
Well, what's he going to do, though? Is he just going to maybe switch ultras? Will he... Oh, character select? Okay. Nope, Fuerte. Interesting choice. Very interesting.
I think Fuerte can definitely fight Guile. He's extremely fast, has a bunch of ways to get around Sonic Booms.
He does, but you have to be up close with Fuerte. He's another one of these characters that's just not great in the mid range.
Right.
He's good he can handle being far away, and he can be great up close. But against Guile, you really cannot get involved in the footsie game.
Yeah, I think this situation right here is what's going to determine whether, and there it goes already. I was going to say, every time he gets a knockdown, he's got to convert those mix-ups. If he's not converting off these knockdowns right here,
right,
he's got to get a bunch of consecutive mix-ups here to really win this matchup.
Right. I mean, that's the thing with El Fuerte. He has a nice mix-up game. When you're up close, the problem is that you have to guess right so many times because each one does very little damage.
Exactly. And
no buttons there.
Yeah, great punish too. But yeah, you're just going to get so few opportunities against Dieminion, to get a knockdown that he's got to convert those mix-ups. He's got to get at least 3 or 4 in a row every time to even have a chance.
For anybody wondering,
and there's the EX slide. That's one of the many options that Fuerte does have to, get around the Sonic Booms. Not necessarily punish them directly, but, at least make them not as big of an option.
Right. Pressure here from that. Yep, he does go for pressure. In the corner. He's got to watch out for Ultra 2. We already saw that happen. And then, exactly, that's what he was doing.
Taking his time. We're gonna be talking about this all day, but players of this caliber, once they get a life lead like this, look at the life differential.
Right.
There's no reason for Dieminion to take any risk.
And he's happy to take that throw. That's not a big deal.
He will take 10 throws in a row and be perfectly fine with that, as long as he does not eat a random ultra.
Right.
He's gonna get an opportunity like that right there. One mistake, all he needs is one hit. So.
And he does take it 2 games to none. EMP Dieminion moves